Alright, so in theory, you should be able to see me. Everything should be fine in that specific regard. Original plan didn't work out too good. So... what, should I cancel the whole thing then? Because I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I'm getting absolutely no feedback whatsoever, so that's a problem. Okay. So nobody's going to say anything? I just have no viewers? Well, I don't know. I was just... Man, I don't know. Okay. I just wanted to know if there was literally anyone there actually seeing this, so if I could figure out if it was worth my time to actually even bother doing anything. I'm still gonna do something. Whether or not there's somebody here to watch it or not, whether people are disappointed or not, I'm gonna play a game. So just hold your horses and everything will work out fine. Okay. This is going to be radically different than what was actually already being planned, but sometimes you just gotta work with what you're given. You gotta roll with the punches, you gotta figure stuff out, you gotta know what to do, you gotta know when to hold them and to fold them and to do all that other stuff. Okay. Surely, this can only go well for me. Open. Where are you at? Wrong one. There we go. Don't be all negative on me, mister. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to not be a bummer right now for me, okay? Is that okay with you? There. Sheesh. Oh my goodness gracious, everything is going terribly.
Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well.
I'm just gonna enjoy myself some video games. Feel free to cut and run if you so choose.
An army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1 is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master.
Why'd you even put that switch on that system?
No, oh, my good China.
Whoops, forgot this game's actually funny.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
Yay.
Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wisna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits Von Vitaschnasser, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Fair enough.
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry, so I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell, then I said the magic wishing word and shook it, and in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs!
Patrick, I proclaim that
That's some
tomorrow
flawless
will
logic
be
right
the
there.
best day ever.
Good night, Spongebob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next moment.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary,
No.
did you do that?
It's all working. Okay. Well, enjoy enjoy it or don't, peoples. I'm gonna have some fun. It's been a long time since I played this game.
It sure looks like we're in a
Oop.
doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Ow!
Indeed.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
Eloquently.
Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
You don't even know the half of it. Alright, let's do this crazy thing.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
Bummer.
Much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
The countless loss of life. Okay. Just gotta get reallocated all these dang controls. We've got the bounciness. Yes, yes.
Go for
Oh.
Mr. Krabs. And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
And I bet he's not voiced by Clancy Brown.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Ooh.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion. So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
I am legitimately confused about, for some reason, getting Clancy Brown for the SpongeBob games was almost next to impossible. So, Mr. Krabs always sounds off-brand. They got everybody else. Well, except for Mermaid Man. But, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, no, it barely even sounds like him. So I'm not sure what they were trying to go for. It sounds almost like it's meant to be the placeholder or something. Alright, give me your shiny objects. Do I have double jump? I do have double jump. That's exactly what I was hoping.
Myself a snack, but there's no pie.
Yeah, they did get him in Superman 64. So who even knows anymore? Or did they just reuse clips from the show in that game? It was very cheap. Anyway, I know how to control the camera. But look, a turlet. And look. Is that like the birth of people? Of the peoples? But it's Spongebob instead. So who even knows how that works? Whoopsies. Alright, well that wasn't actually my intent, but we'll go with it. Golden spatulas! Don't mind if I do. Yay! Them some good times right there. Of course, now I don't have any shiny objects to do the thing. So that's a little bit frustrating, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, hang on. Are you worth 10? No, you're worth like 2. Okay, hang on. There's just... Ah, okay, it makes sense. There's just enough to open both doors. That's what I was hoping for.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Let us find out. He may jump by doing the jumping thing that he does. Yes, of course. How foolish of me to assume otherwise. There we go. Whoop. Hello, shiny objects. Ah. Yes, 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 underpants. Ah! Forgot that it did that.
I feel like a new sponge.
Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Dropping things on my dang head.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Apparently he has comic books. Go figure. Oh, hey, somebody's actually here. Hi, how's it going? I'm playing Spongebob. I do it because I think it's a good game. Plus, it's getting a remaster, remake, thingamabobber. Seems thematic. Yep, I got all that business. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, good to see you, Darkhelm. Tiki's! Oh, DM! The Monsters is also still here. Yay, the Monsters! Feel the wrath of my ultra combo. You can't handle it. That's another bubble bounce attack. Gotcha. Right, bubble feet. That, for some reason, makes my stomp stronger. Go figure. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that, too. Oh, no, okay. You can do it whenever. Well, then I'm happy that there are some peoples here. I shall enjoy my game a little bit more now. How Spongebob doing in each level? Well, you probably will be able to figure that out on your own then, won't you? Yes, indeed. Behold! Blocks! SpongeBob's house is a lot more in general bigger and more expansive than you'd think it would be.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Super leap! There we go. Blammo! Egad, it's a ball. Let's see. Huh. Huh. Okay. I might be able to do something with this. Boingy boing. There we go. Okay. Just gotta remember how this game works. That's okay, man. Thanks for showing up for as long as you did. You are very much appreciated. Alright, so the only thing that's left... Okay. This silly ball thing. Get out of here. It's wedged in the corner. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Come on, free! Free yourself. Oh, that's right, it's Father's Day. Yeah, that would explain why some people would be busy. Now, come on! Come on! Well, I appreciate you being able to take the time. Alright, well, I can't free the ball, so we're just gonna have to move on with our lives. A very tragic and unfortunate state of affairs. Tis a very tragic... Ugh. I'm used to haunching over so much.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Even when that neighborhood is being rampaged by robots.
Bob, you're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
He never will.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
With a gun!
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things.
Rude.
They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Next level awful.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks!
Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you can get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
If only there was an In My Dreams level. Then that actually might conceivably be a thing. Alright. Give me all of your collectibles. You get out of here. You're mean. A mean and cantankerous creature that I wish to not deal with. Oh, hey, Mr. Krabs. Didn't even realize you were there. And blammo! Okay, gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up! Thank you, magical platform thingies! I can collect that whenever! I need this first! There we go. Victory! You have to stop leaning forward. Gotta stop doing that. Otherwise, you only see like the top part of my head. That don't look professional at all. Bring it on, ye! Hiya! The camera's a little spinny, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the game or my really cruddy controller. It's possible it's both. That's true. Now you're vacuum packed. Yes, yes, yes. I know I don't have enough things to go to the places. Which is why I'm not trying to go to the places. It's pretty crazy, I know. Should also probably try to make sure not to actually do things incorrectly.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
It is a very nice sock.
What sock?
Oh.
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Bummer.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection.
Wow.
I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
I honestly can't say I know.
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
No, that's not very useful, but I'll do it anyway.
Spatula.
Bless you.
That too. Hallyu. Hallyu.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Oh, hey.
By to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new.
Completely forgot you were in this.
You're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat a giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Or rather, ones I think I already have.
Right. Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out.
In that it is a Viking helmet. Huzzah! There you go. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Now, butts. Okay. I think I missed something up there. Yep. There's a shiny thing and I completely missed it. Oh, the shame. The shame and horror.
Bob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
A fate worse than death.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return.
Oh my god, it is imposter crabs!
That I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
See, here's the dilly-dilly-dilly-o, okay? It makes sense. Robot invasion. Mr. Krabs not quite sounding right. This has happened before, is all I'm saying.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money.
You say so.
Treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
Oi, fine. Lousy Cheapy the Cheapskate. Why gotta be all like that? It is time to see the Squidward.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
Yes, absolutely.
I am so sorry, Squidward.
It is the same voice as the captain.
Playing a game and
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Everyone is Squidward as they age.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Poorly.
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough.
It would, actually. These things only happen because you're here.
I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That
Oh, yay!
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
Sure.
See, Squidward, I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Huzzah, huzzah! Times are good for the Bob. Now to break everything in your house. I guess he wasn't really expecting me to actually listen to something that he said. It's like, oh no, he actually paid attention to what I said. Why would you do that? Weird, I thought destroying everything in his house actually got you something extra. That's what I remember anyway. Oh, yep, there we go. Suck! Thanks for breaking my cow lamp. If I ever make a game, I'm definitely putting that into the dialogue somewhere, just because I can. Thanks for breaking into my house. Thanks for breaking my cow lamp. Can I go in your rock? I can. I don't remember being able to go into your rock. Well, I mean, I guess that's probably because there's not really much of anything in here. But yeah, no. Okay. That's mildly concerning. Thanks for breaking my Thanks for breaking my sand couch. Alright, let's get out of here. I know, right? Usually it's almost either completely empty or it has the couch and lamp. Other than the few episodes where it, for some reason or another, has, like, multiple rooms. Out of all the houses in the show, Patrick's is the most inconsistent. It's either something or it's nothing. Very strange. Now that would be one hell of an Easter egg if you could. But nay, unfortunately we cannot find the embarrassing photo of Spongebob at the Christmas party. Trust me, I would if I could. Alright, well, it appears I have wreaked as much havoc and chaos upon this particular burg as I'm able to do. I suppose it's time we mosey along. Time to mosey about. Mama mosey. Mama mosey.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Ouch. I hear urine is good for electrocutions of the jellies. What are you even doing here, Squidward? Oh, dang, the robots are laughing.
Squidward, are you okay?
Yes.
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. Clammy, and oh my gosh, you're bald!
It's true. He is bald.
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, at least he admits it.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. Jellyfish?
That's right. The king jellyfish.
Well, I guess you're off the scale, Sport Mountain, and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that king jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
I honestly did not remember that he said that. Now, which one of these trees uses the actual texture of fecal matter? I remember Did You Know Gaming talking about it. Was it the rock? I don't know. Somebody took a picture of actual poo and made it the texture of something in this game. Perhaps it's for the best that I don't know. This is goo! You can't swim in the goo, so don't touch the goo. Yeah, Spongebob and Patrick, in case you thought, oh, wow, I didn't know you could play as him. I remember that. The telepotato box. Yes. Mountain climbing adventure is go. Except no, I have to do it for realsies.
Jellyfish today, I'm going fishing for robots.
Have at thee, demons! And that's how you do that, apparently. Spinaroo! Can't believe they actually TP'd the trees. Or whatever these things are. Weird, I don't know, coral? I can't say that I honestly have the slightest idea. Ooh, hello? I'll gladly take all of that. Super monster combo! Yeah, that. Okay, that is something I don't want to jump down. I'd remember that much. Woo! This game came out in 2003, so I would have been 10 years old when it came out when I first played it. Yes, I do in fact recall getting a lot of things wrong and being stupid as hell. As is children typically be. Yes, I want to feed the clam. If you smell the clams, you can be the clam. And a checkpoint. Yay! Bring it on, demon! Vile fiend spawn. I saw that severed head rolling in the distance. Don't think you can hide it from me. And by the way, this is another game I'm going to be Let's Playing. One of the things that I've always been hesitant about streaming for is, why would I stream a game when I can just Let's Play it? And if am I able to play games on stream that I plan on Let's Playing or not? I don't know. Anyway, only Patrick can use the Freezy Fruit. So, I still want to Let's Play this. I guess I just don't know when it'll happen. But ain't that always the way with me? I say I'll do a lot of things, but God only knows when it'll ever happen. Wow! Barrels out the wazoo! Those standard grunt robots. They got nothing. I'm just hitting them with a bubble wand. Night Star, Night Star, Night Star. Now is not the time for a little pity party. Now is the time for jovialness. So do not worry. Do not worry your face. I promise upon you, good times are upon us. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose people will just watch videos what they want to see, and if they don't want to see it, then they won't go watch it. I think I worry too much about analytics and numbers. I should just do whatever I want. I keep telling myself that, but then I'm always second-guessing myself. That's true! Lemonade, 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 it's the Spongebob! Hiya! Well, that was a pointy pile of no thank you!
I feel like a new sponge.
And I'm wearing 3 pairs of underwear right now. I wonder if that's why you had to start with 3. I mean, 3 hits is usually just kind of the norm for games, but, you know. Dude, you have absolutely no idea how much awesome stuff is coming that's going to make you very happy.
Hey, Gary, what's shaking?
Mr. Bacon. Oh, I thought that was just a perpetual smashing sound of the crates because I activated a talkie scene at the same time as talking to Gary. But yeah, Nightstar, I have so much planned, okay? I promise. I really do.
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula.
Yeah, sure, why not? He's got world domination planned. I actually do not have world domination planned. I am far, far, far too incompetent and lazy to ever do something of that nature. But I appreciate your confidence in me. I know how to bungee, thank you. Yeah! I'll take that. I'll take those. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Okay. Huzzah! So was Doofenshmirtz, but he still tried. That's fair, that's fair. He never succeeded, but by Jove, that man never gave up. Saving the world in video games is an entirely different beast. Dude, I can 100% guarantee that it is not. People watching this aren't even gonna know what we're talking about. Doesn't matter. Look, I tested it out before, and nothing bad happened. I was able to play for, like, at least an hour. For some reason, there's something going on right now. So, I promise you, whatever it is, it's not your fault. Oh no, he's getting hammed! Oh no, he's hamming himself! Oh no. Eh! Thankfully, these are some very, very poorly put together robots. They're just all about the falling apart at the smallest, problems. It's really crazy. I think it might be this tree. Is this tree the poop? I think this tree might be the poop. Don't worry, dude. We'll figure it out. All will be well. All will be good. Of this I promise you. Eh! It's not until I gotta be honest. I remember, the fact that just how much SpongeBob really affected my sense of humor. I'd completely forgotten how much of it is pretty much the thing I got. Anyway, I need the Bubble Bowl move in order to play that game. That's right, you actually do learn new moves. Go figure. Not today, nerd! There we go. Give me your shinies. And I genuinely wish I could tell you what it is I'm planning for you. But the anticipation, I feel, is part of the fun. I know what goo is. And I will figure out what went wrong, and I will fix it, and all will be well and good and great and wondrous. Oh yeah. It's not surprising to learn that pretty much everything under the sun has been speedrunned. Even games that really make no sense. More shiny, please! Out of the way, nerd! Nautical nerds. Whoa! These are some bouncy, bouncy tree things. I'm impressed by speedruns, honestly. They're really cool and interesting. I could never do them, ever. I have a hard time beating games normally. And now you're asking me to beat them completely perfectly? Hey, that sounds a lot like my opinion of speedruns. People should do whatever it is that makes them happy. The Duplicatotron! The D1000 will create more robots! Which means I must destroy it! Out of the way, everyone! Kablamo! And that's how you do that. Oh.
Pushing a single button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Yay! I am known as the Spatula Man. The hash-slinging slasher. Oh, a lot of classic moments in this show. Shame it only ran for 5 seasons.
Oh, Mermaid Man, I have all your comics and toys and mail.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid. Now, what was I supposed to tell you?
Alright, for the record, no, that is not Ernest Borgnine.
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
You ain't having none of that.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
I can see you from over here, and they are clearly not.
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
No, dude. Ernest Borg. Okay. It's the second time you've asked me that about a SpongeBob game. Okay, Ernest Borgnine passed away in 2012. 9 years after this game did. Let's rock! Life is extreme if you wanna make it! Yeah, he lived to be a very, very old man. Whee!
Fun! I should do it again sometime.
Like perhaps, right this moment. Yep. Yeah, I think Borgnine almost made it to like 100. Mobile games I like? I've been playing a lot of Looney Tunes. I forget what the game is actually called, but I played a lot of it. Whoa! Mobile games are okay if all you're looking for is something to, you know, eat up about 4.5 minutes of your day, and you got nothing better to fill it with. The thing is, I feel like mobile games could be so much better if they just, you know, made games and charged, like, full price for, like, games, you know? But they never do that. It always has to be this, microtransaction-laden thing. And I just don't understand why it has to be that way. Yeah, I yell at the Cloud, too, sometimes. I always say, Cloud, why is your sword so big? What do you hope to accomplish with this? There we go. And that's how you do things down in Funky Town. Oh, that's a lot of robo-machines. Yeah, you know what else makes money? Making full-priced games. Make a full game that you can play on your phone, charge $30, boom, you make a profit. You don't need to have to buy whatever their in-game currency is. Yeah, I'll bet you did. Shoot! Slammo! Give me that pants! Okay, well, that takes care of that, I suppose. Okay, I've been hammed! How do whales maximize your profit? How does that work? So can we talk about THQ Nordic? Because, okay, first of all, I thought THQ went completely bankrupt and didn't exist anymore, but I guess a subsidiary of it's managed to survive? And they decided, hey, let's remake some cult classic games. So, like, let's remake SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and Destroy All Humans. Like, those are two of, like, the most absurdly random 2 choices of games you could make. I guess they have the licenses to make them, but still. It's crazy. Well, I gotta start all over now just because I blew myself up. And apparently, this THQ Nordic, they're doing something that I actually deeply appreciate. They've said that their mission statement and goal with the games they make is to bring back basically, I guess what could be called the AA games. Games that aren't, you know, cheap budget titles, but also aren't like fully priced, extravagant, AAA, give me award money stuff, you know? Stuff like that. And I've got to say, I'm down for that because, yeah, that's the type of game I think I like more. I like your occasional, you know, niche indie game, and I occasionally like your good full budget, you know, AAA extravaganza, but the bulk of my favorite games ever are really more just sort of, I don't know, stuff like this. Games that maybe take you about 20 hours. Well, okay, maybe not 20 hours, but whatever. The point is, a lot of this stuff, it's just middle-of-the-road games. I like that idea. So I really hope that these guys are good at what they do, because they have a good mission statement, and they're bringing back 2 really good games. Once they come out, the remakes come out, I will play both of them on the channel. That's what I plan on doing. That's why I feel comfortable playing this here. Because I can play the remake on my channel. Boom, bang, boom. Science. And it's just good to get a refresher on how this whole game worked so I can properly appreciate the remake or be able to properly criticize it. Hey, sup, Pat Tar?
Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know what 8chan is, but I'm gonna need you to not...
Well, the robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Huzzah!
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
Now it is time for the Patrick!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
He is much like, what you say, a Spongebob, but he is bigger and flabbier and splattier. He also has throw fruits. Let's see. Oh, that's not how you pick those up. That's how you pick these up! Yay! Yay! Patrick can also pick up and throw tikis. Oh. Neat. And a bus stop! You may switch between playing your characters here. You can throw fruit up steps, then climb the steps. Pick up the fruit, and throw it again! Whoa! That's some pretty crazy nonsense right there, and I just messed up. Give me that fruit. Okay, there we go. Hoo-yah! It's blind in the sense that I haven't played this game since at least 2005, if that counts. Alright, bring it on! Bring it on! Whee! Doink! Alright, that's a super duper thunder boom. Yeah! Wow, that was a really big explosion. Way bigger than I thought it would be. Anyway, I can use the thunder tiki and throw it just like other tikis. But you better throw it fast, otherwise horrible things will happen. Oh, I was meant to throw it over there. Well, I guess I'm a failure at all that too. Now, I know you all didn't just tell me what to do. Dang it, why do I keep getting too close to the camera? Pasture!
Almighty Rock, I am at your command.
Huzzah!
Down here, you big pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
Yeah, actually, I have noticed. I feel like that might not be a coincidence. There's a lot about this game. I mean, other than, you know, take the weapons out of it. There's some Ratchet and Clank-esque things going on in this. Oh, that is a relatable statement. It wasn't relatable when I first played it. But now I have a very badly damaged neck. I can only imagine by the time I hit 40, I'm going to wish for death.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Okay.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
I mean, at least you're a man with a plan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank came out in 2002. This came out in 2003, so there you go. As a 38-year-old, I can neither confirm nor deny this. But, like the magic ball says, signs point to yes. Eesh. How's your tooth doing, by the way, my dude? Ever since that thing fell out of it, you feeling any better? Or maybe this rock is the poo texture. Much better. Awesome! I'd recommend investing in a toothpick, perhaps. Ah, burning rocks! At least this being like, you know, little magma balls and stuff. That makes sense. Straight up fire would not be a thing underwater. This is an actual thing that would be underwater. Out of the way, nerd! Belly bump! I'm gonna belly bump the hell out of y'all! Prepare yourself, you nerd! Yeah! Aw, yeah, give me them shiny objects. Curses! I have been foiled! Tin-foiled! Aluminum foiled, rather. Because there's no such thing as tinfoil. I mean, pretty much. Really, the second you try to argue or understand the logic and physics behind the world of Spongebob is the day you've really decided to take your life in a direction it really probably shouldn't have gone. I think my favorite part about that line, Luke username, is the fact that it's basically... It was Patrick doing that. Patrick is the one that said that. I was like, how did he notice that water and fire don't work together? Ah, butts. Oy vey. There, thank you, and good night. Good night, Irene! Yeah. Alright, let's just ignore all that. Grabbing all the stuff. Grabbing all the stuff. Yeeteth! And yeeteth! Ouch, I've been stabbed in the buttock! I hope I got my tetanus shot! Failing that, I hope for otherwise. Oh! Give me that fruit! Oh, wait. Give me that. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah! Fire! Ah! I almost got shanked again. The weight of the throw fruit shall save the day. I'm actually pretty optimistic for the remake of this game. The screenshots they showed at the very least looked promising. And promotional art even shows Patrick eating the throw fruit, which is very in character for him, and yet something he never does in the game. So, there you go. Plus, apparently they're adding cut content, which means the giant Squidward robot fight that was supposed to be in this game will probably get put back in. And I am all for that idea. They're both actually very good games, surprisingly enough. But I'm actually going to say I prefer Battle for Bikini Bottom, as it has an original story to it. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. I'm really glad. I try to entertain, When you have the frowns, I try to make the smiles. Yeah! Stack 'em high. Stack 'em to the sky. Oh yeah! Anything can be an instrument if you believe in yourself. Whee! Gonna try and knock it, set on fire. Hi-ya-ya-ya-ya. Oh, dang Nelly. Helly jelly jelly beans. Out my buns. You done busted my buns! Quit busting my buns! Alright. Behold, the power of the Freezy Cube! Yeah! 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 Give me that sock! Patrick is invincible! Mayonnaise playing music stops. Has anybody ever actually had horseradish? I've never had it. I hear it's an intensely acquired taste. Yeah! What you gonna do about it? Yeah, SpongeBob has to buy all of his clothing specialty made. It's okay. It's hard to explain. It looks like he's trying to Naruto run, but his body won't allow it. Yeah, when he's on the ice. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hey, how it be, mate? It's sort of like jalapenos, but at the same time, not. Okay, that's fair. Okay, subtle joke about this whole that's in this game that I've always found funny. Whoop. Would be that when SpongeBob runs into the hammer robot, he says ham-er. Haha, I get it. But Patrick looks at them and goes, yeah, I don't get it. That's just clever. That's just a clever thing. Yeah, I'll bet you haven't. You're too busy having, like, bumper shoots and other such words. Huh. Can't I pick up robots, I think? I think I can. I vaguely remember being able to do that. Yeah! That's what I thought. Yeah, boy. And that's all she wrote. Yeah. When in the land of the British people... Oh, this was supposed to teach me that I could do that. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Turns out I'm a freaking idiot. Fair enough, video game. Fair enough. Alright, bring it on, nerd! Britons call cookies biscuits. That's why I can never trust the British. That's true. They also call their fries, chips. And they call chips crisps. And don't even get me started with the fact that they call their umbrellas bumper shoots. Yeah, but your cookies are actually more like, I don't know, biscuit dough hands, man. Makes no sense. I don't care for it. Please stop being terrible. Thank you. Ah, yes. As we all know, he is the one and only British person in existence. Benadryl Cabbage Patch. Benadryl Cabbage Patch. Yeah, well, it's probably a different region of Britain. England.
Ahoy there! Squidward tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Well, actually, Patrick would have no reason to think that because he hasn't been told by SpongeBob.
Yes.
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop nets.
Gross.
I hear that you can find him up top of Old Spork Mountain here. Go hook that beast, sailor.
Okay.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Onwards! Yeah. I said, yeah. Yep. Nice try, imitation crab. I know your real secret. Oh, that's a tartar sauce launcher. I have played the Nicktoons crossover games. They get surprisingly ambitious eventually. And there was a bit of a hint at a third playable character. In the first game, sure, you only had those 4 characters, but in the later ones, they were willing to pretty much get any conceivable Nickelodeon character they could get their hands on into them. Eventually, characters like Zim and Stimpy and Jenny XJ9 and El Tigre were all playable. It was nuts. Even Rocco got playable once. Not all of them got involved in the story, but, you know. Okay, see, this guy better be in the remake. This dancing man. Yes, yes, the Thunder Tiki go kaboom boom. Blammo! Blammo! Oh, wait, I don't think that's actually a thing I can stand on. Might need to make that more obvious. If I was tasked with remaking a game, I think I'd just play through it and go, alright, I think that can be tweaked up on. I think that could be moved about. Stuff of that nature, anyway. Onwards! Belly bump, everybody belly bump. What's up, Puff?
Hello, Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Are you okay? You appear to be, You appear to be a bit jittery.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Show enough, Mrs. Puff.
Alrighty. Oh, did it? Yeah, well, you know... If I could pick any game to get a remake... Okay, well, here's the thing about the Game Grumps, okay? It does not take a lot to make them stumped. They are not good at video games. But anyway, if I could have any game remade whatsoever, I mean... My back feels better. I mean, I guess it's a bit of a cop-out just to say it, but I'd like to see a Legend of Dragoon remake. Get that game retranslated, polish up them graphics, maybe rebalance some of the abilities and spells so that they're actually useful for once. And I have proven, not that it is difficult. Look, I'd love to have Persona 4 remade with the Persona 5 stuff, but, I mean, Legend of Dragoon is still my favorite game of all time, due to the fact that it is both legitimately a good game, and the fact that I have a lot of, nostalgia, prejudice bias for it. It's also a much older game. Persona 4 doesn't need to be remade. I gotta play that Kendo Rage you're always going on about at some point. Mr. Krabs, how that? Oh, wait, that's how. Okay. What's that? Imposter Krabs, how'd you get over here? It's like, oh, you're exactly where you were before. That makes sense. I'm stupid. Anyway, not that it's difficult, but I have proven myself smarter than a Game Grump. This is a shy tiki. Spongebob will have to sneak up on it to destroy it. Patrick may throw things at it from a distance. It's a very see no, hear no, speak no evil type dealy. Alright. Ow. Alright, I mean, I hurt myself, but at the same time, I killed everything. Get that tartar sauce out of here! Nyah! Dude, it doesn't have to be some grandiose, like, epic supernova of a game. I think the difference is it's nice when people who are bad at video games are aware they're bad at video games. But people who are bad at video games and think that it's, you know, the game's fault, no. Then you just look like an egocentric jerkwad. Shout out to Fairly Odd Parents. Dear God, their last season was terrifying. There's a show that should have ended a decade earlier than it ended up doing. At least it's over now. Yeah, but when's the last time he actually went by that name? He doesn't use it for anything anymore. The point is, he's bad at games and needs to admit it. Anyway. I'm done with all that noise. I'm gonna be going back to playing more Spongebob. Oh, my everything. Get out of here, you nerd. SpongeBob should come back here when he knows the cruise bubble move very well. Take that, nerd. Wait, hold up. Patrick, do you have an idle animation where you lick your elbow? Is that something? It makes sense. They're fish. So things that are bad for fish. I mean, I find it interesting that barnacles is a bad word. What's that say about Barnacle Boy? I don't think they actually planned that part through. There's also dolphin noise. It was always my personal belief that that wasn't a censorship noise. It was actually... Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to really be clamoring for a THQ remake. Not that it was bad, just I doubt it. I had completely forgotten what I was talking about because I got distracted. Oh well. Hopefully it wasn't something interesting or important. Stone tikis. You gotta blow them up. Like that. Or pick them up. Sailor Mouse. Oh, right, that's it. The dolphin noise isn't actually isn't a censorship beep. I'd like to think that that is actually the sound. Possibly your only mate, but I kind of doubt that. But maybe. Out of the way, nerds. Ow! Why must you be this way? I shall end your miserable existence. Oh, come on it. Fine. There. Get out. Shoo. Sheesh. Talk about a pain in the gizzard. Yeah, I do. I don't know if I want to go that way yet, though. Feel like that's a progression way. I wonder why Sailor Mouth was able to get into, I mean, that episode got to be aired on, you know, everything, but apparently when Dexter's Lab did essentially the same thing. I guess maybe it was because it was much more obvious what the swear words they were saying were supposed to be, maybe? Where in SpongeBob, it was kind of ambiguous as to what the swear word actually was. But with Dexter's Lab, there really wasn't any ambiguity with that one. You could pretty much, if you knew what the swear words were, you knew. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Running away. Ah, yes, I forgot. Yes, sentence enhancers. You just sprinkle them up over whatever you're saying, and bam! You've got a fancy sandwich, right? A fancy sentence sandwich there. Ah, tartars! I don't even know where you find a tartar, and how do you make sauce of it? Oh, I was always confused by tartar sauce because it was like, tartar? Isn't that the stuff that grows on your teeth? And I mean, I'm not wrong. Everybody, everywhere, get out of my face. It's time for Patrick to do the thing. Oh, mamma mia. Here we go again. My, something about an apple pie. Give me the melon. All right, fine, I don't care that much. I don't care nearly enough. Belly bump, belly bump, belly, belly, belly bump. You shall not pass. I know, I gotta wait for it to wilt. Well, yeah, jellyfish jam was an absolute, well, for lack of a better term, jam. Oh yeah, this show has like, good lord, the first 4 to 5 years of that show? Almost every single episode has at least 4, like, iconic moments in it. Ooh. I don't know why for some reason, that was, Twitch was trying to censor that comment. I have absolutely no idea why. Oh, maybe because you said the word cocks, as in the context of a gun. But it doesn't know, you know, text doesn't really pick up subtlety. Oh, right, I forgot, you have the ability to do that. I don't have to do that! I have people for that. Out of the way, nerd! Anyway, that was a funny, funny joke. But yeah, I guess Twitch doesn't really have any idea of way of being able to understand the context of the words that it's censoring. It just knows to attempt it. Why would I want this? That's true. Mate also has the power to do that. And it's not hard to figure out how to do it either. Yeah, thanks, I stole it. Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, thanks, I stole it. It's like, well, no friggin' duh, my dude. Now, wait! Ow! Damn it. Yeah, I played those old Nickelodeon Flash games. There was a Flash game about, like, Hey Arnold, and the whole point was to try to eat as much cereal as possible. So yeah, it was like resource management. It was bananas, man. Absolute bananas. And there was definitely a Krabby Patty making game. I remember that. I think it was specifically to feed the anchovies, too. So it was probably one of their oldest ones. There's also the fact that the game, there was actually a SpongeBob game that was literally just QWOP, but in a car. SpongeBob can slam his face up against walls to save the day. You did good, Patrick. But now it is up to the Bob of Sponge to do things. Sponge boy, me Bob. Now there's a joke I never understood, but now deeply appreciate. Oh yeah, they did make a very fun... It was fun, but incredibly ill-balanced fighting game. Yo, no joke. If Nickelodeon was willing to actually put the money into it, a Nicktoons fighting game would be really cool. They have more than enough characters that could work for it. They have a mobile game that is a fighting game. And if they just put some, like, actual effort into, like, giving all the characters full movesets and balancing and stuff... You kidding me? That would totally work. But that's the thing, though. They'd have to be willing to put the money into it. And I don't know if they'd be willing to do that. Yes. Hey, for what it's worth, Nightstar, I mean, they did get Space Ghost to be the game's narrator. First things first, get the voice actors, you cowards! Yeah, just make Super Brawl for Switch, but, you know, refine it, make it look a little nicer, make it all work out. Because, I mean, you can, in that Super Brawl mobile game, you can be, freaking Angelica or Cat Dog. I got Jenny again. Like, there's a lot to go with. They still have the rights to all these things. No reason to not.
Step quietly there. That king jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
I don't understand why Bubble Buddy was even here. I'm sorry, Nightstar. I'm afraid that's the one Nicktoon that's probably never going to be able to do that. Stimpy was only able to show up in one of those Nicktoon crossover games. That was a while ago. Yes, Tommy Pickles can fight a Ninja Turtle. Granted, it's the creepy ones that are in the modern show right now. Oh boy. Who's promising what on their YouTube? Oh, they're still promoting. Oh, you're right. So then that means they must have the license still. Well, I mean, if they've got the license, and I think it's been long enough that everyone's forgotten that the adult party cartoon had actually happened at some point. Because, my goodness, those were some scars that took a while to heal. And yes, I know that you actually enjoyed that. But here's the thing, my dude. No one else did. Yeah, they were in that baseball game with Powdered Toast Man. You're right. It was like Nicktoons crossed with the MLB, Major League Baseball thing. It was nuts. But it was, for all intents and purposes, pretty much just your standard run-of-the-mill baseball game, but it had cartoon characters in it. And now I am dead! Alright, let's be a bit more... less terrible here. Yeah, I know, dude, except your favorite episode, bar none, is also easily one of the single worst things ever. And that's just a figgity fact, y'all. Have you ever stopped to consider that maybe, just maybe, this time, and this time alone, that you're wrong? Because I'm willing to believe that I'm wrong 912% of the time. But not this time. Oh yeah, they did put Ultra Lord in that. Forgot. Yeah, that was weird. And then this is weird. It's like, oh, well, you beat me up while I was taking a shower. Here, have jelly. I'm going on vacation! To the vacation mobile! Oh boy, here we go. Prepare yourselves. Ah, worth it! That's because you're British, my friend. And the British know not what they wrought. All they know in life is tea. And standing in quays. Mine! I am the collector of the fancy sticks.
See, no problem. You can do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
I think you were supposed to give me a mission, but I might have done it off screen. I'm not 100% sure what it is that we were doing there. Ah! I don't know what a Haru is. So what's a Haru? If you have any words to explain what a Haru is, then maybe, just maybe, I'll know what you're talking about. In the box. Oh. Okay, not that box. Dream no longer, boy in a turret. A remake is coming. Also, Nightstar says wow, and I don't know why. How have I wronged you this day?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so much better.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
Nay.
What if I just gave you this?
Oh, that's a good prize. I'll take 12. Yay! So now not only am I not being told what a Haru is, Nightstar said wow in a strange sarcastic way. And now I'll never know why he did that. I'm not only worried, but terrified and scared at the same time. Anyway, I've got some shinies, y'all. Yeah, give me the thing.
Quality craftsmanship. Come again.
Yay! Ugh. Always tired. I can only assume that all of my friends have fled. It's a dark day. A dark day indeed. I know not how I've wronged you all, but I apologize.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis. Now a debris-covered crater.
I mean, let's be real here. It's usually a debris-covered crater.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
Yay, my British friend.
Right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
But what about it? What if I don't care about them?
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Bummer. But yeah, man, seriously, Puff, settle down.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear.
Rightfully.
Tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
No, she's not okay.
How about a driver's license instead?
No.
Nice try.
You're still a danger to everybody and others. This will turn him into the Sponge Ball. You can roll quickly as a sponge ball, but you can't do anything else. Yeah! I am an orb. Well, again, rightfully so, yes. Woo! And that's how you do that. Oh, we've got some kind of flying saucer ship. And we got some guy probably named George. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Huh. That was an actual cat sound. Weird. But yep, that was an anchovy. Not the G-Love. The best way is with the bounce.
Don't think he needs a hand.
Slam and jam. Nope, he's doing a dance. Yeah. Bust that move. Yeah, I remember that.
Feel like a new
She actually went to the Krusty Krab, apparently for the first time ever, as she didn't know that SpongeBob worked there. It appears that condiments of all types are dangerous entities for the denizens of this particular ocean. Alright. Chief Turbo Tiki!
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, one thing you can always say about SpongeBob as a whole, my god, is Tom Kenny a phenomenal actor. Like, he does not get nearly enough credit for what it is he's capable of doing. Are they shooting sinks at me? Oh. The answer is yes, they are shooting sinks at me. I've seen the gummy Krabby Patty things. That's a thing? What's a thing? You have to forgive me, I've already forgotten whatever it is I mentioned. I don't know who just said something about a Shashawan, but I'm gonna need you to not ever say that again. You might be onto something there, Mr. Turret. With a hip hop, a hibby, a hibby, hibby, a hip hop bop, but don't stop to drop.
The most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Yeah, well, British people don't have a lot of things that are good in the world. Ha-ha! Anvils. Alright, question. How get up there? I know what they are! Oh, you might be talking to somebody in the chat, so maybe I shouldn't be yelling. I apologize. Much like SpongeBob everything, it was meant to be a limited time thing, but then it was so popular that it just kept going. Hey, I already apologized, I think. And if I didn't, I am doing it now, sorry. Your only mate, can you verify these claims? I had that exact same toy, my dude. Hell yes! And stop reminding me about the trip in 2 weeks, you only mate. Please stop. Oh Lord, please stop. I do not like to think about it. Nerd! You know, if there's one thing that SpongeBob has taught me about the beauties of animation and whatnot, it's actually an element of sound design. I probably shouldn't have broken that.
From the inside, who would do such a thing?
I don't know, someone with personal space? Is that all characters and everything should have their own unique sound effect for walking. That's just a thing that needs to be. Ah! Why are they slidey? Give me that sock! I mean, seriously, think about it. Everybody in SpongeBob has their own unique sound effect for walking. And it's a good idea. It's all about that sound design. And bottom of the night, that gets the Texan in a bathing suit filled with more artificial ingredients than a baby Ruth! Okay. Meow meow.
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out.
It's true.
Meow. Not done. Doesn't that mean...
Yeah, SpongeBob, he's got the... Squidward's got that plop, 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 plop. Mr. Krabs has that noise. Yeah, it's clever. He got.
Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow.
Indeed.
What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big.
Yeah, that's because it is.
Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
You know, one thing that I hope they do in the remake is maybe have a bit more of a formal introduction to Sandy as a playable character. Because with Patrick, like, you save him from robots, then he's playable. With Sandy, she just kind of shows up. It's like, yep, hi, I'm here now. Okay, Sandy can glide like a flying squirrel. Yet, it is like the swing shot, and the freeze food is like the tournament. You're not wrong. That they sometimes are meant to be holding a prop, and it feels like some of them were rushed. Yeah, no, this is a prime candidate for a game that needs remaking. There was a lot of things that they were trying to put into that they just couldn't due to limitations, but now they don't have those limitations. Can we say that plants from Texas are dumb? The fact of the matter is, my friend, I'll be in Texas in 2 weeks. So, I'd rather not antagonize them, if given the opportunity. But yeah, Sandy needs a better introduction into the game. Like, you don't even speak to her before you get to play as her. She just shows up, and it's weird. Also, I'm positive a lasso is not something that can make you glide through the air. Yeah, I know you can't wait for that because you're a normal person who doesn't have crippling social anxieties. Oh boy. I have made a mistake. Yeah, wouldn't Tails need to have, like, some kind of, like, rotary bone in his, at the base of his spine to have his tails spin around like that? And even then, he'd have to spin them at such a speed, I just don't see it being possible for him to get any manner of lift. That's probably why in most games he can't do it for very long. Sandy can do a hi-ya. Yeah. A literal hi-ya. Yeah, but Tails is just... I'm just saying, for a character who's supposed to be Mr. Smarty Pants and everything, like... I'm just saying. I don't know which button is the X button. Okay, figured it out. Surprise, I'm not playing with a GameCube controller. Makes things difficult. Take that, you nerd! Tails is a smarty pants, and that's his whole thing, so you'd think, oh, I'll just build myself a flying machine. Because it's not like Kitsunes, like, can fly either. Because they can't. Whee! It's a good thing these Texas emblems are just kind of here. Yay! And here we go! I know, you can buy a lot of things that make things convenient and easier for you. The problem being, I have no money! So how about that? Kiss me outside, how about that?
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
Bacon.
Sandy, boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
Shout out to Larry for being more of a character in today's SpongeBob seasons than he ever did in any of the earlier ones. He's actually gotten episodes dedicated to him now.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Have you considered getting a ladder?
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex. Wanna see?
Okay, it's specifically just a battle of countryisms, yes.
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
I've always been wondering, why is Sandy's tail the only part of her entire being that's not inside the suit? I mean, I get it if it's uncomfortable, but at the same time, doesn't that provide like a structural weakness? Look, there's nothing I can do for you on this one. You're just unobservant. All right, then.
The shinier, the better.
I must swing! Swing from the air with the greatest of ease. I am a squirrel all up on this here flying trapeze. Now you are dead and I laugh at your pain. Hoi, 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 hoi! Whoa! Look, I gotta give SpongeBob some credit, though. Its new episodes that are coming out, like, right now are actually pretty good. I'd say a couple of them are actually on par with classic SpongeBob.
Here's another one.
I mean, I don't think it's ever gonna reach the highs it did, but as is, it's actually a perfectly serviceably good... It's a good show. Well, it's possible that your all-seeing British eyes noticed something that I did not. Personally, I think your only mate's actually a New Zealander. He's just really good at hiding it. It's time for some Kelpo! Well, Going Commando came out the exact same year as this game, so that's unlikely. Yes. Feed the clam! Oh, that's a lot of flibbity whatsits right there. Oh, come on. Okay. Here we go. Onwards. Upwards. Oh, Feral Friends was disturbingly good, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, shout out to the voice actress who plays Pearl the Whale, who's also the boss in Metal Gear. Let me tell you, that is an absolutely hilarious Twitter banner that she has. I didn't actually replace the antenna. I feel like that's important, worth stating. Hang on. I could probably find it. Voice actress for the boss. Lori Allen, I believe. Yes. Lori Allen. Twitter. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not right. Did I spell... Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's probably why. There we go. Oh, crud cakes. Nope, I can't. I'm not doing that. But I can just... there you go. It's just, you look at the character she's played and you're like, dang, aren't you a little versatile? Now I switcheroo! Bap. So naturally, that was a really funny thing to discover. That they share the exact same voice actress. Like, wow, talk about diametrically opposed. I am on a very large fan. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of this fan, but it is a fan nonetheless.
What's happening, SpongeBob?
Hey, Larry.
We got nothing to say to each other. Absolutely nothing. I feel like there has to be more that I just didn't do in this place. But I also don't have a way of figuring out what. Well, that's not actually true. I do have a way. You can teleport to everything. Yeah, across the rooftops. That means I missed something here. Veronica Taylor. I know about hers. I almost forgot what button I needed to hit for that. Which would have ended poorly for me, I assure you. I know, right? It's weird. Well, at the very least she was. I'm pretty sure that character got murdered. Because that show has absolutely no quality control. Basically, every episode of Family Guy is the first draft. And the first draft is people just throwing freaking darts at, like, at a dartboard full of badly made jokes. Says a lot that that's one of the characters that they actually included as sort of a shock death. We're not actually willing to get rid of anybody important, so yeah, I guess you'll do. Whoa! Yeah, that sounds about right. Even if the tartar sauce was superheated, I don't think it would hurt Sandy. And I'm not sure why it does. Other than the fact that you don't want to make Sandy ridiculously overpowered in this game, as she is already probably the most overpowered character in the game. Yeah, that does sound pretty terrible. Alright, well, I've never been one to not do what signs tell me. Out of the well, Lord! Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, no, the writers are absolutely terrible on that show. Well, you shouldn't be. He's a terrible person and a terrible character. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Trust me, I've read enough plot synopsises to know that those characters are awful, terrible people in every way and that they should not be liked. Really, an episode should come where they all get killed off. There's no member of that cast that hasn't killed at least 10 people. And they just treat that like that's nothing. That's just disturbing. Anyway, I really don't want to get into that anymore. I have wheels to collect. Oh boy. Here we go. Take this, nerd! Can I reach that in any way? I don't think I can. Alright, then I'm not gonna bother. Get it! There are no tikis of Texan style. That's not even a real thing. You made that up. Yeah, Lord. Oh, right, I forgot. It's actually supposed to be shellboarding. I forgot that that was the original intent. I'm just so used to Spongebob and Patrick doing it incorrectly that I forgot that that was not how you're actually supposed to do that sliding thing. Take this, fiend! I'm just gonna go swinging over here if it's all the same with you. Oh god, my everything! Alright, well the good news is the missile launched me exactly where I was intending to go. So it all works out pretty great, I think. Yeah, dude, this actually is legitimately a good game. I know, it's really legitimately hard to believe. But there are, in fact, some licensed games out there that are legitimately fun. And this is one of them. It's why it's been held in such high regard by people. It's why it's getting a remake. It's why it's the specific SpongeBob game getting a remake. Yay, broken floor! Ergo, it's why everyone got so super cranky when the Game Grumps started playing it, wouldn't stop making fun of it, and then stopped playing it because they thought it was stupid. That made a lot of people mad. Oh yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run is easily the best Simpsons game. It's fun that all the best Simpsons games are technically just rip-offs. Hit and Run is just Grand Theft Auto, and Hit and Run is just Crazy Taxi. But I love them all the same. Doink! Ow, why you gotta be like that? Whee! The Spongeinator? Who was the guy in the chat that was thinking of a SpongeBob Terminator crossover? You just got it. Oh yeah, no, the PS2 was an absolute gem of a system. It's why it got, like, game support for, like, I don't even know. Since, like, I want to say they stopped actually producing games for the PlayStation 2 in maybe, like, 2012? Ow. Quit being such buttholes! And great, now I'm dead.
996, 1000.
I need better combo styles. Get out of here, angry robo-dog. Wow! There we go. Damn you! This was your first and 17th mistake, my friend. Ah! Damn you, G-Love! Yeah, Spongebob did pull a killer instinct. It's pretty great. Ultra combo! These missiles shoot, actually, they shoot water missiles, so like, how do those hurt? Explain that noise. You can't. Tide comes in, tide comes out. You can't explain that. And that's one of the many reasons that guy's not allowed on TV anymore.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running.
Thank you. Oh yeah, the Bubble Viking. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that makes a lot of sense if you actually use your brain. Whee! Thank you. And we're good. You know what would be a good fight? SpongeBob versus Sanji. Sea-dwelling chefs.
You'll have to open this door from the inside.
I already did. Because I'm a champion. Thing is, dude, I think that Ren and Stimpy is just too surreal of a series. I don't know what kind of genre it could go in that would actually fit. There really isn't a genre where surrealist comedy can flourish. Not really, at least. I don't know if point and click would work. Anyway, that's already open, so... I mean, I guess that's probably your best bet, if nothing else. Crazier things have happened.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Where's a bus stop when you need one? Why are there no conveniently placed bus stops? Man, it is getting warm in here. I do not fare well in the warm heats. No, thank you. Time busters. They're gonna bust up all your time. There we go. There's the Sand of D. Okay, now the real question is, where are the rest of those dang steering wheels? Also, I vaguely remember being able to go to the Sea Needle. Yeah! But that's a Spongebob thing. Yeah, they should have a light. They should have a light switch thingy. Light switch. Bus station thingy there. It's the Sea Needle, yeah. Are you ready for Imitation Crabs, the sequel?
Ahoy there, Sandy.
Top of the morning to you, Mr. Krabs.
I don't know how a bus got up here.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's broken the Sea Needle.
Bummer.
That's horrible. The Sea Needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Yes, yes it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Quite easily.
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy. You know that I'll give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. If you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
Then I shall.
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
Because they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
Rude.
What kind of funny names?
You know, SpongeBob butt pants.
That's not very funny.
It's true.
No. But they said your mom was ugly.
I mean, that's very rude, but not inaccurate.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs, break them I shall. You got a deal.
That would have been a good time to bring up Spring Boo Squire Pants. A hook!
Ultimate Wedgie experience.
I will destroy all the things! You can't control me! Hachi pachi bachi bojo hoyo! I remember this being tricky before, and it's tricky now. Okay, there we go. That should be all of them. Yep. There we go. That's one down. Great balls of tartar sauce. Get out of here, you! Ah! You nefarious ne'er-do-well.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt 2 years running.
Mr. Krabs wearing the war suit, that'd be awesome. I mean, Mr. Krabs would have just as good a odds defeating Superman as Lex Luthor does. I mean, let's be honestly real with ourselves here. If it is out there, I doubt it's well drawn. I'd love to be proven wrong, though. Whoa! Alright, that should be all of them.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Hiya! And that is how you do that.
Now I don't think he needs a hand.
It's the wrong button. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause. We'll see how that works for you, boyo.
3 years running.
Poorly, I would imagine. Alright, one more time! I have broken no tap. None of these things. No tikis have been busted. Okay, a couple have been busted. Yep, none of those are, in fact, what I'm trying to get here. Uh-oh. I think I might have broke the wedgie machine. Gonna have to start over. Didn't know you could do that. Accidentally broke the elastic engine. That makes sense. There we go. The Sea Needle has been liberated!
Here's the golden spatula, like I promised.
Mr. Krabs may be an awful, awful person, but he's a crab of his word. When he feels like it. Okay, into the road. And the cruise bubble. Gotta come back with the cruise bubble, of course. No, gold bolts are different. Gold bolts unlocks specialty things like skins and cheat codes. These are more like the stars from Super Mario 64. Or really any of the Mario games. You know how it'd be. All y'all know how it be up in here. Quiet, you. Eh. Man, Sandy, Bubble Buddy is the... Sandy's like the one character Bubble Buddy didn't meet. Yeah, they do let you buy gold weapons. Yeah, like I said, gold bolts are used for buying specialty items. That's not what they're used for here. In this game, golden spatulas open up extra worlds. So, yeah. Where are you, driving wheel thingies? Explain yourself. I do not know where the last ones are. Where they be? Well, suppose it doesn't really matter. I can always come back later. Only Spongebob can take the taxi. Of course. But instead of finding a bus stop, I can just teleport my way back to Bikini Bottom. Like so. Okay. Pretty much have my, pick of the litter, I suppose. Can I fight a boss? Yep, the Poseidome! Let's do it. Perfect way to close things out.
I have brought you two here to face a great challenge.
I've got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly.
My Poseidon has been released by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness. Bring it on.
No character's more inconsistent in SpongeBob than Poseidon.
A small square guy
Hi.
and his challenger.
Bummer!
It's a giraffe.
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
Now I gotta fight this big old robot! Elbow drop! Oh, Lord! It's gotta be a Slabanaka!
Looks like the robot's left itself vulnerable.
Oh, ow! Gotta remember how to do that. Had a hard time being able to tell what that thing was.
SpongeBob has an opening.
Doink!
Will he get the drop on the robot? Great barrier reef.
The answer is yes. That head is very ill-fastened to that robot. Whee!
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
Also, can we talk about how actually legitimately awesome this song is? Like, this is a good boss fight music song. I like it.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
I wanna play. I wanna play.
Patrick, we're not playing. We're fighting for our lives.
I wanna play. I wanna play.
Oh, all right.
Now it is time for Patar. Ah, they're bouncing.
The old clothesline move.
It's a... Well, considering we're in the Poseidome, I'm gonna say it's probably Poseidon.
The robot's losing its head. What a shocking
Take that, nerd!
Patrick.
And then it magically floats back over. You know, the game never actually bothers to explain why there are robot versions of Sandy, Patrick, and SpongeBob. And Squidward in the cut content. They never actually bother explaining why that's a thing. Why did the robots make these? Besides, Neptune and Poseidon are the same thing.
Head thing moved by Patrick.
Thank you! I'm known for my considerable style. Spin-a-rooney. I love the disembodied fish head. I'm a realistic talking fish head. Yeeteth!
I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Yay, Patrick! He did it.
Oh, that was fun. Your turn, SpongeBob.
Oh?
Luckily, I already remember. Why did Eggman make Knuckles' robot or the godforsaken Tails doll? The Tails doll that actually doesn't have anything nefarious going on about it. It's just a stupid-looking doll.
Like a spring breeze.
I have no idea why people decided to make that the creepy thing.
Whoa, what an opening for a guy literally filled with openings. Oh, what an upper.
I mean, you can only make so many Sonic bots. You fall into a creative rut eventually at that point. Come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on! Really? Okay, fine. The materials needed for Big the Cat robots would just be absurd. He's not made of money. Honestly, I don't know what Eggman's budget actually is. Other than probably more than he should have. There we go. Oh, butts. Oh, butts. Oh, come on! There.
SpongeBob, this match is just about over.
Sheesh. Yeah, seems like as good a guess as any. There we go. And that's how you beat up a robot.
That was quite a battle. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more.
Da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Neat.
Thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want. But not here. We just wax the floors.
Ah, good times, good times. All right, guys. I know, shorter stream than normal, but
Hey, Plankton.
looking at it from this perspective, it was an extra stream.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
Oh, that's suspicious.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
Not really.
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the jump bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm really glad and happy that you guys were able to enjoy this. All right. We will return to SpongeBob at some point. I don't know if it'll be next Sunday or what, but we're going to play through the whole thing. It's going to be a good time. I will see you all later. Although, seriously, guys, it really does mean a lot to me that you actually watch these streams. It validates kind of my entire existence. Bye!